Hi, so I just thought I might as well do a review of my orders because my comic order came yesterday from this week, and I've got some from last week what I don't think I reviewed. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and do them because nothing else to do. Excuse the hair, but I was getting really annoyed with it, so I just put it in bunches. No Harley reference or anything on this. What's that? So yeah, been pretty out of it past few weeks with shingles, so just been sleeping. So I've got a little bit of energy tonight, so I thought I'd do some because I'm bored. There's only so much TV and so much stuff you can read before you get bored being doing nothing. So anyway, to the comics. So last week's stuff, what came? Night Terrors #2 of Green Lantern. It was okay. I can't make my mind up about Jeremy Adams. I don't know if I like him or if I don't. I really didn't like him on The Flash. I was one of the few people, I think I might be the only person, who didn't enjoy his run on The Flash. And I'm getting that again with this. Light and Breeze is fine. I think Mark Waid does a really good thing of Light and Breeze comics. I just find him very saccharine. So I don't know. So I don't know if I'm going to carry on with the Green Lantern or if I just get John Stewart's. I'll try the next issue and then decide. I've done my nails, so I'm going to be a hand model tonight. So I think I give this about a 6 out of 10. But it's the last one of the Night Terrors. So he might pick up on the next issue, standard issue Green Lantern. So I'm going, yeah. So the next one is Danger Street, Book 8, Warlord even. I love that cover. I don't know what to say about Danger Street. I really enjoy it, but half the time, if not 3/4 of the time, I do not have a fucking clue what is going on. But I enjoy it. So it's doing its job. I think the pieces are slowly coming together. I feel like that sometimes with Tom King's books, where I'm reading it and I'm enjoying it. I love the dialogue. He's always got a good artist. But I'm going, what's going on? So I don't know. I think I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying it. So then there's Night Terrors, The Flash, Book 2. What I find disappointing with this is $4.99, but it's only 22 story pages, and yet The Flash itself, when it comes out, is just $3.99. So a bit cheeky, DC. But artwork's good and story's good. It's Alex Packendale, who's part of the same crew. Is it White Noise? It's Dan Watters, Ramvi, Ramvi, and Alex Packendale. And yeah, story's really good. It's very Cronenberg in places. This issue, Flash blended with a lot of fun sci-fi tropes. It takes the Speed Force to the extreme. So yeah, I enjoy this, and I give this 8.5 out of 10. And then the Enfield Gang Massacre. Have I reviewed these already? I don't think I have. No, I haven't, because I've been out of it. But yeah, the Enfield Gang Massacre #1. I'm sorry about this. I got really bad brain fog with shingles, so I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. Text Blood #1. This is a story set in the Western days, 1878, I think. But it is part of the Texas Blood universe. And oh my god, that cover by Jacob Phillips is so good. And what I love about this comic, it's all done on old style comic paper. And it's even got oldie-timey adverts in it as well. This is fantastic. Even if you don't buy that Texas Blood, which you should. For one, Jacob Phillips lives in Manchester. Yay! 2, it's just a fantastic crime book. And this is absolutely fantastic. It's superb. I'm going to give this, which I don't often give, 10 out of 10. This is a must-buy. The Enfield Gang Massacre. Fantastic Western. I've not enjoyed a Western since Jonah Hex. So if you're missing a good, solid Western, this is one to get. It's absolutely good. I hope they do more series set in this timeline. So yeah, well worth buying. And then World's Finest Teen Titans #2 by Mark Waid. I've forgotten what her first name is, but Lapchino is her last name. As far as initially, I thought this was going to be. It looks like a Night Terrors book, but it's not. I think it's just a coincidence how it's kind of spooky and spooky meets together at the same time. Nice Chris Samnee cover. Yeah, it's fun. And like I said, he does bright and breezy and feel good. In a much more, for me, enjoyable way than Jeremy Adams. And I just really enjoy Mark Waid's renewed vigour, what he's got with comics. And this is just good classic superheroes. This is how I used to remember the Titans from the 70s. You know, before the... even before Marv Wolfman took over with George Perez. Just on that cusp before they were going into that. So yeah, this is great fun. 8 out of 10. It's a good solid issue. And then we got the main miniseries, Dawn of DC Night Terrors #3. Solid, really good, solid, great, perfect blend of horror and superheroes with nice arts. Casper Wingard does part of the art, and Kamikoli does some of it as well. But yeah, and I love this cover by Ivan Reis and Danny Mickey inking him. I thought it was Greg Capullo at first, because Danny Mickey's inks really changes Ivan Reis's style. But yeah, great comic, really fun. 8 out of 10. And I mentioned these on a separate video, so I'm not going to go over them again. But Ribbon Queen and The Madness, buy them. You won't be disappointed. Great, great comics. 9 out of 10. And then we have my third issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 142. I know everybody loves the Kevin Eastman covers, but I'm enjoying the standard ones as well, so I went for this one this time. And another reason why I did, they'd sold out the Kevin Eastman ones, so there we go. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it. I love the artwork inside, really gritty art, has a flavour of Kevin Eastman to the artwork, and some of the other Mirage artists from the early 90s. But yeah, it's a good story. Like I said, I've not read the Turtles in about 30 years. Last time I read them was early 90s. But I'm not lost. I know there's been the Armageddon War, whatever it's called. But I feel like I don't need to know anything about it. I do realise through reading on the internet about Janika and some of the other, and how there's a lot of mutants now in wherever it's based. It's New York, I think, isn't it? But yeah, it's just fun, and I'm going to carry on with it. I most likely will get the graphic novels that started when Sophie Campbell started. I think she's doing a solid job on the writing, and the art is really nice. Yeah, really good fun comic, 8 out of 10. And then we come to World's Finest, #18. This is another one, yet again, of when Superman and Batman first meet. There's been about 5, there's been loads of that. It's okay. It's not got, I think it's Travis Moore on the artwork. It's not got Dan Moore on the artwork this time, apart from the cover. Good artist, but people buy World's Finest for Dan Moore. I do. But no, nothing against the artist doing it, because he's doing a solid job. But I'm just a bit tired of the first meetings of Superman and Batman, because I've read numerous versions of that. It's fun, but it's not one of World's Finest's strongest, so I give it a 7 out of 10. And then we've got Batman Incorporated #11. This comic is absolutely amazing. It's my favourite. I think it's my favourite mainstream superhero comic. And because it's my favourite, I think it's stopping at 12, because it's not been listed in October or November. I will be doing some new release review, look at #1 soon. So I think I've got one more comic to enjoy, and that's it. I really enjoy this. This gives me the same kind of thrill that the Suicide Squad did back in the 80s and early 90s when John Ostrander did it. It's really good. Tight artwork, even with the fill-in artist. The art's good. The story writing by Ed Brisson is top notch. This is an easy 9 out of 10. In fact, all the issues have been 9 out of 10. getting them in collected form because it's mostly just be 2 trades now. Because, like I said, it looks like 12, unfortunately, is the last one, which I'm very sad about. And I've got number 3 of Void Rivals. And yes, I am getting a Transformers Universe comic. And I know fuck all about Transformers apart from Bumblebee because I enjoyed that movie. And whoever the big truck's called. But yeah, I like the artwork. This is a solid science fiction comic, very European artwork. Yeah, and it's fun, and it's got a last 3 pages for people who like investing, and it's got 3 pages of Transformers by Daniel Warren Johnson. Good God, how could I forget his name? And I'm going to be buying Transformers just off the strength of those 3 pages. It looks amazing. So it's done its job of advertising it. And again, like I said, it'll be an education for me because I know nothing about Transformers at all. It's not my bag. I was an adult when it was prevalent, so it passed me by. And finally, but not least, issue 4 of The Vigil by Ram V and his new artist Dev Pramanik. The artwork in this is so good. I kind of gushed about it to Ram V on Twitter, but the artwork is it's a really action-packed comic. The artwork is so dynamic. He's got the right artist for doing an action issue. But the art, because he's inking his own artwork, this Dev Pramanik, and the artwork reminds me of Tom Mandrake, that kind of really nice, fluid, kinetic inking style, and a bit of Gene Colan as well. There's just an energy to it. And oh my God, the last 2 pages, last page, the twist at the end is fan-fucking-tastic. Enfield Massacre was a 10, but that's from last week, so that was my comic for last week. This is my comic of the week for this week, and I would give this 10 out of 10 again. And I am really fuming that there's only 2 issues. Hand model. So I hope they do a book 2, or it gets granted to become an ongoing series later, because this I will miss when it's gone. This has been such a fab, fun new superhero team. Original, quirky, and dynamic. Great storytelling. Ram V letting his lovely hair down and just having fun. And we're having fun reading it. Yeah. I think you can still get the back issues. Do invest in it. It's a good comic. They don't make many comics of this quality anymore. And it's just great. Fantastic. So it's good to finish on a high note. So yeah, that's it. What I do want to show though is I've got some recent 2000 ADs. Just want to show you the covers. That cover for 2000 AD. If you're in America, you're missing out on one of the best comics in the world. They just do some amazing covers. But yeah, 2000 AD, speak properly. 2000 AD is on a real creative roll at the moment. And then we've got, I've not read these yet, the 2 latest Judge Dredd magazines. These are chunky, over 120 pages in these. See what you're missing out, America? And this cover again is just so good. Jam-packed, great articles, great strips. Still my favourite comic. Because I know with 2000 AD, even if they have 1 crop strip, that'll be gone and it'll be replaced with something I like. So there we go. So that's it. Like I said, I'll do new releases soon for November. And yeah, hope you've all had a really great week. I felt really shit. So that's why I've done this. Is kind of like therapy for me. That's why I've done my nails and just tried to look a bit presentable. And yeah, speak to you soon. Bye.